And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move. A wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokic said, "I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. And I said, maybe I can use this." Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start always can change in the coming months.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Gordon. Michael Porter's out there with Jokic. Then it's Griffin, and it's Murray in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Hayward. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. Now, here's Dort. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Holmgren kicks to Dort. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
How about Gordon Hayward going from a guy who as a rookie couldn't get much playing time to now an all-star level talent who you cannot let get space from three?
Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from the wing. No good. Shot missing. And the Thunder going the other way now. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Porter. Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
Free throw good. Dort.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Hayward.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Griffin can't get it to go in. Thunder off to a quick start here. 4-point game. Dort misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Griffin outside for Murray. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Pass to Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward with the ball. And the Thunder another three.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Now the pass to Holmgren. Shoots. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Passes to Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now, here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pakusevsky. Hayward kicks to Dort. Clock at 6. Griffin against Hayward, and he makes good on the layup. Hayward's got 8 points.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Here's Jokic. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start, giving up looks. That doesn't typically end well.
Here is Hayward following the basket by Jokic. From outside the arc. Here's Holmgren. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Jokic. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. And the shot is good.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
To the left wing. Now, here's Holmgren. Defended by Griffin. Dort makes it off the glass.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
So it's Denver now. They trail by 3. Pass to Jokic. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
During the last decade, from 2010 onwards, the Thunder had the 2nd most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Now here's Hayward after the miss from Chet Holmgren. And that one, good.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here's Jokic. Griffin's shot is good.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Outside, Dort. Poked away and stolen by Gordon. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First personal foul. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the act. The ball is lights out
at the line for 2.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Here's Najee. Shoots from 12. No good on the shot. And the Thunder going the other way now. Outside, George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Thunder have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And here's Hayward. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. And there's the pass to Hartenstein. Dort misses. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Murray talking about that win against the Lakers. He was a big factor in that game as well.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Now here's Hayward. 8 points for him. Outside, Dort. Pass to Muscala. The fadeaway J off the mark.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
The Thunder shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver making a switch here. They double him with ball. Caruso, the pass to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, Dort. Pass to Caruso. From past the arc. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
That one good for 2. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Lock it 2. The offensive rebound, Hartenstein, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to Jordan. Right wing. Braun. Oh, good on the 3. Oklahoma City's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. The pass to Caruso. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. It's Dort on the wing. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
2 points. That one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Williams passes to Muscala. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Outstanding pass on time and target.
And here's Denver. 1:06 left here in the first quarter.
It's such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Well, those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Williams. It's good. This game is all even.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's the dish to Wall. Westbrook against Dort. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Near the three-point line. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your coach.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Jamal Murray, Griffin out there with Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hayward, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Passes it to Pokusevski. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Denver in the lead. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Caruso. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Holmgren. An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Now, here's Holmgren. They trail by 6.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And good that time.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hayward is double. Back to Caruso. He kicks it to Holmgren. Hayward outside. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Jump shot is good. Hayward's got 12.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
On the wing, Gordon. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Now here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Hayward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame, B.A., because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
And he makes the first. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Hayward on the wing. And it's Denver with the rebound. Right side, Porter. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets leading by 8. On the wing, Gordon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Outside, Porter. It's intercepted. Here's Caruso. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Stolen by Westbrook. Gordon inside. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-point game. Outside Westbrook. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
Want easy looks. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Caruso. Going inside. And it goes down 2 points. Caruso's got his second bucket.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
On the wing, Gordon. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to Caruso. At the top of the key, Hayward. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point lead. Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Porter Jr.
Using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
There's the pass to Caruso. Here's Pokusevski. He's defended by Jordan. Here's Caruso. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Caruso's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Westbrook. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 5 of 9 shooting.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Hayward outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Passing, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Hayward kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Jordan. They recover it. And that one's good by Porter. And it's 6 points for Michael Porter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Different look for Oklahoma City. Mike Muscala is checked in for Pokuševski. Kenrich Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort. Caruso looking for an opening. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Onto the floor for your Thunder.
Denver leading by 6. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Nuggets pick up 2. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort wide open. That one wide left. And for the Nuggets, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. From deep, Jokic. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
Caruso kicks to Dort. Back to Caruso. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Wall. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And they get it back. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Griffin trying to get open. Jokic, no good. And they're trailing by 9. Caruso with the ball. 8 points for him. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Dort, 6 to shoot. Passes it to Hartenstein. Nice D from Griffin. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. An easy 2 points on the layup. Najee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dort passes to Muscala. Over in the corner, Williams. From deep, 3-point It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 4th rebound in this one. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Assisted by
Najee's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets. Oklahoma City shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Williams passes to inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Braun, and a miss there on the triple. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Fires the 3, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Dort. Dort's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Back to Caruso. He dishes it to Muscala. Outside, Dort. Shoots it up. They get the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Jokic. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Another shot, and Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got 6 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dort, left side. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
One shot. Denver calls time. Free t-shirts are incoming, fans. Get out of your seat and get loud. Here come your Thunder Girls. Let's get up and get loud for your All right, everybody, it's your Thunder Youth Dance Team. Get loud.
And Dort, no good on that one.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and they get out and run, get out and attack.
You kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He ended up with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime when he has the ability to answer right back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Denver leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Hayward. And it's Pokusevski in a power forward position. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
I think there's no question that Gordon Hayward is now a premier talent in the NBA. This guy could be lights out.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. A unique type of player, Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint, here's Dort. That shot off, and the Nuggets going the other way.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
On the free throw, no good. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
It's deflected. Here's Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Murray the pass to Bassi. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Here's Hayward. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Count that bucket. Murray's got 9.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
This Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Thunder trailing by 15. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Clock at 4. Here's Hayward. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is one of Hayward's go-to shots. Phenomenal at getting the space he needs.
Pass to Jokic. Inside Leaner. And Holmgren pulls it down.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
The pass to Dort. To the middle. And Hayward at the stop.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. 11-point game. Knocked away. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Porter, no luck. The Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Murray. 9 points in the game so far. And yes, it's good. 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Outside Gordon. Feeds to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Thunder trailing by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
And that one is off. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Dort. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Hits it from 3-point range. Porter's got 9 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Will it go? Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Denver.
all game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steal.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Murray following the score by Oklahoma City.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10, and Jordan sends it back. Denver leading by 16. The feed to Gordon, and stolen by Hayward. Here's Dort. Murray with the defensive effort.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Muscala comes in for Pokuševski. Williams is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Hartenstein. He has 5. Williams kicks to Caruso. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Offensive rebound. Westbrook finds Wall. Fires from deep. Here's Griffin. And finally they hit one. Griffin's got 8 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Muscala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Out to the right wing. Here's Najee. A shot that time, not on target. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. Muscala with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Dort passes to Caruso. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And here's Wall outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
John Wall has balanced that great driving ability with this. The ability to complement that with the three-point shooting.
Back to Caruso. Passes it to Muscala. Here's Dort. And he drops it in from the low post. He has 7.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
Here's Westbrook. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Nuggets lead by 19. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort against Barton. Williams for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Najee, no good. Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And now the Nuggets, fast break. He feeds it to Barton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barton's got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Wall's running. And it's Barton that time on the assist by Wall. Barton's got 6 points.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Dort. He's got 7, and the basket is good.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Luke Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here is Williams following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Back to Muscala. Outside, Dort. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Caruso. It's good. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And it's good. 2 points.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Nuggets on top, running away with it. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Wall, Russell Westbrook out there with Will Barton, and it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. Williams passes to Hayward, back to Williams. No good from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Barton. That one falls.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now here's Williams. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They they want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Holmgren. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Pokushevsky. David Nwaba is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Wiggins is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Wall against Williams. Wall passes to Najee. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams kicks to Nwaba. Pass to Chris. And stolen by Barton. Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Wall. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Marquise Chris did not like that.
Yeah, just a spectacular move. This guy, John Wall, is a nightmare to contain.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Wiggins. To the right side. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Westbrook against Wiggins. Martin from outside. And no good that time. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Williams. And here's Nwaba. Back to Williams. Here's the floater. Goes back up. That one doesn't go. Wall with some nice D. Here's Barton. Banked in off the glass. Barton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Wiggins surveying the floor. From the left block, Robinson-Earl. Good. Robinson-Earl's got his first points of the game. Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. From deep, Wall. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Poke loose. Williams against Barton. Williams passes to Robinson-Earl. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. On three-pointer, Wiggins. Oklahoma City the rebound. The pass to Nwaba. And here is Williams. Passes to Robinson-Earl. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. Williams missing again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And stolen by Chris. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Barton outside. From deep three-point range. Chris with the rebound. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. They get a hand on it. Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Kicks to Williams. Robinson-Earl, the pass to Wiggins. And no good by Oklahoma City. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Barton, no luck. The Thunder shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Williams passes to Robinson Earl. Williams up on top. Now here's Nwaba, covered by Wall. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Chris. Fades and shoots. They get it back. Robinson Earl drops in the layup for 2.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
So it's Denver now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Barton outside. He takes it in. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Williams passes to Nwaba. Outside Williams. Pass to Chris. 5 on the clock. Now here's Williams. And the pass to Nwaba. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. He gets it in there.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Now here's Wiggins. Chris up top, defended by Griffin. Passes it to Nwaba. Wiggins kicks to Williams. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Craig, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And he's good on the second. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Assisted by
Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
The Thunder shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Williams passes to Nwaba. High arcing shot, and that one's good. Wiggins.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Jokic. Shoots from 12. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Wiggins against Gordon. Williams passes to Robinson Earl. Here's Chris. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wiggins from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Griffin's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The drive by Jokic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Nwaba. Back to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Over Gordon. Again, Wiggins missing. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Back to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And he makes the tough pass look easy, but he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Now here's Williams. Here's Nwaba. Wiggins passes to Chris. Dishes it to Wiggins. For the 3. And it's Nwaba missing. Nugget shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Are you looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Wiggins outside. Williams with the ball. There's the drive. And there's the pass to Nwaba. Williams in the post. He's covered by Murray. Williams can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Nikola, a phenomenal shooting performance for you. Did you feel it coming?
I mean, I was kind of lucky the ball was going in, and my teammates were finding me, so it's not just my effort. I think it's team effort, not just my game. I think the whole win.
Well, you all got it done down the stretch, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.